Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to another edition of Awesomecallstrading.com. I'm AJ. Nice to meet you. Nice for you to be in here. Well, today, I woke up this morning, and of course, I always have the same attitude: make $1,000 a day, work hard until you get it done, and it's all about reading charts, understanding the moves before they move, what the stock's going to do, how the market's going to react on a gap up or a gap down, and so in essence, I'm all about, I want to be like so accurate in my calls, but the first thing I do whenever I get up, I got to look at the market. And again, I can't stress it enough as day traders. I look at the market and then I look why it's up. Why was the market gapping up today? And did this gap up justify the move? All right. So these are questions for me as especially as a maybe a teacher, a mentor, whatever you wish to call me, a coach. Before I start the day, start trading, I need to know the direction of the market. In order for me to know that, I got to know, okay, we're gapping up 700. Why? Well, Gilead has this drug. Is it approved? Well, there's hope. Hope. Oh, there's the word hope. It's not approved. FDA doesn't have an approval. It's not a vaccine. So, and do you realize that even if Gilead had it, I don't think they are going to even charge clients for it. I think it's just going to be given. I think the government will end up paying for it. But, you know, I kind of I sense that sentiment, and I'm thinking this market's going to sell off. So I want to be ready for it. I mean, health clubs like Planet are gapping up. Why are you gapping up? Are you open? No. Do you have revenue coming in? No. Do you actually think? I mean, think for a moment. Think for a moment the kind of world we're in. Let's just say they opened up America tomorrow. Let's say you're the president of the United States or you're the governor in your state and you go, yeah, we're opening up the state. Are you going to go outside? Are you going to run around? You want to, but are you? Are you going to go sit in a restaurant? Are you going to be high-fiving people, strangers in a football game? I mean, in watching a basketball game? Are you? I mean, think about you as a person. Don't forget your friends or family. You, what would you do? And for me, we're not there yet. This was a horrific disease, and it still is. People are dying. And before the world wants to go out and embrace it again, we need some sort of closure or some sort of, we need more than hope. So I want you to remember today, forever in day trading, when stocks gap up on hope, you need to be there and be smart to know what to do with those stocks. In other words, for me, you know, uh, I'm looking to short. I'm looking Tesla gapping up to 780. Oh, that's 750. I'm looking at Netflix, supply gap fill sell off. TDD gap fill sell off. Nvidia gap fill sell off. Boeing. That one's a little bit different. So I do want to pull at the open and then smash it to the upside and top it off and then grind out because that's how it trades. Um, Planet, I want it to dump. You can't gap up Planet 8 points and go, oh yeah, it'll stay up there. No, it won't. Myrna was different. Myrna got over $400 million from the federal government as an award to help them with the vaccine. Now, that's great for Myrna, but Myrna's already, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, they're already cash rich. I mean, I think they got plenty of cash available, and Myrna's working on a bunch of different drugs. But if the government's going to hand you $400 million, yeah, you're going to gap up, but you're not going to hold that gap. You're going to sell off on profit taking. Remember when Myrna was $12 and I was buying it at 13, 12, 13, and everyone was like, I don't want it. I don't know. Remember that IPO'd at 30, plunged to 12, and nobody wanted it? Okay. I felt like Warren Buffett at that moment. Hey, give me your shares, And I ended up selling it, I think at what, um, 20, 23, 20 something dollars. And it ran all the way to 30 a couple times. Jack in a box. Jack in the Box. They get a new CEO, but they're gapping up. Well, maybe people will eventually come back to Jack in the Box. We're not there. So Jack in the Box is a short. Okay. I want to gap fill it, pull it down, Bottom curl, go long. So then I start setting everything up. And then there's the mother of mother, guild, the drug itself, right? You would think with that news for guild, that guild would probably be worth $90 to $100. But you see, you have to listen. I'm going to say this for the thousandth time. When you day trade, when you trade stocks and you're at a pro level, and what is a pro, by the way? What is a pro? Has anybody thought what a pro is? What is a pro? Everyone has a different opinion what a pro is. Okay? A professional trader to me, okay, is someone with a plan that's consistent, that executes according to his plan or her plan, and it makes money every day trading the market and has been doing it over 10 years or more. That to me categorizes a pro because you have gone through the ups and downs, the losses and the gains to understand and to appreciate and be humble when you make money. You follow what I'm saying? That's a pro. A pro isn't a gunslinger that's up 30,000, 25,000, down 80, down 60, down 40. Oops, didn't play that one right. Oops. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do this and go against the trend. What are you doing? Why are you going against the market? Look at the chart. Chart's your friend. Why are you shorting Amazon? Because I think it's up too much. You can't. The minute you think it's up too much, it'll go up even higher. Can't be shorting Amazon in a market like this. You can scalp short it during the day when the market pulls and have its like 100 points down, 100 points up, but you can't overnight. And that's another thing. You have to understand the sentiment. I haven't been overnighting stocks for the last 2 weeks. There's a reason for that because I never know right now, with all this volatility going on, I don't know. And these stocks are getting up there. I mean, Shop went from 300 to 580 today. I mean, 300 to 580 in less than a month. That's nuts. That's like a $200 swing, 200-point swing. But when I look at Guild, I'm like, do you have a cure? The FDA approval? Is it being shipped all over the place? Is it the answer to coronavirus? Grant you, it's helping people. But my first instinct to Guild, short the stock. See, when I trade, when I put a list together, I don't think emotionally. My emotion's taken out. Well, why are you wanting to short the stock when Guild has a drug? Hey, stop. See, that's your first mistake. You're emotional about it. A lot of times I short BIOS. I'll call it a bio goal. This is worth crap. This is a short for today. And I'll get so much anger on Twitter. Man, you don't know what you're doing. That stock's eventually going to go up. Why would you short it? Man, why you do that to these trade stocks? Hey, I don't do it. I just read the news. And then when you go to that person's feed, whenever I get that person that wants to troll on me or dig in me and try to like, why are you so stupid type thing? Because I shorted stock for 2 points to the downside. I look at their feed and everything they talk about is the same drug. This drug's going to do this. Oh, this drug's going to do this. Every 5 minutes, this drug's going to do it. See, that's a person who marries a trade. I don't marry trades. I'm not in the business to marry a trade. I'm in business to make money on the volatility of the market. I am a professional day trader. Now, do I go make $10,000, $20,000 a day? It's hard for me to do that running a room. If I was trading by myself, isolated, no chatter, no noise, nobody asking me a question. Hey, are we live? Hey, can you tell me that note again? Hey, can you explain what going long means? Hey, you know what? I couldn't get access this morning. What's Sujar's number? Oh my gosh. And see, in my world, I'm all about pleasing the customer because, you know, I'm all about that. Customer comes first. You know, a lot of other rooms, they don't care about you. They don't give 2 cents about you. You're a number. In my room, in Awesome Calls, you are not a number. You are a client paying good money. All right, let's be real. It's not good money. All right, it's okay money. but you are getting the absolutely best from me. And my job is you're paying, I have to drop to answer your question. When I start trading in the morning, I got 30 DMs. I don't know how the system even squeezes them all up. And I'm clicking each one, clicking each one. Plus, I got hundreds of traders asking questions. Is this good long now? Well, what did the note say? You know? And then I've got to trade in between all that and make my thousand, you know? But the most important thing when you're getting up in the morning, every single morning, you have to have a plan. You really do. And if you don't have one, then learn to develop one. And that's what a chat room is for. A chat room isn't a place for me to be your friend. I love you all. And I mean it sincerely. But I don't go to dinner with you. You don't come over to my house. I don't grab a beer with you. Okay? It's not my job. If along the way you're making thousands and making a living to buy a house with the money you make from trading, then great. I'm your friend. But when it comes to business in here, when I run this room, it's all business. It's all because at the end of the line, if you're not making money, then you don't belong here. If you're not learning, you don't belong here because the whole point to this room is to teach you to be able to find and fish every day for your own trades. So when you come to work, you have the utmost confidence of yourself that you can make money, regardless if it's $50 or $10, $100 or $200, $400 or $600, 3,000 or 4,000. It doesn't matter as long as you're making something. You have to realize that, especially as a beginner, somebody trading less than a couple of years. You got to say to yourself, you know, that's really, really important is the ability um, to make money consistently. And in the beginning, it's hard. If you don't have a room or guidance or someone mentoring you, it's very difficult as a day trader to make money. It is, especially if you're starting out. You need a room. You do. But the rooms, there's so many different types of rooms. There's rooms that use you to pump up a stock. There's rooms that trade just penny stocks. There's rooms that trade only $2 and only trade 10-cent stock moves. There's rooms that trade options with $2 million accounts. Okay. There's rooms that and they're okay losing. Oh, there's my P&L. That's 190,000 a day. Oh my gosh. I look at that and I'm like, I don't relate to you, dude. Here's my P&L for a day. Lost 171, but I still have 1.8 in the account. I mean, I don't get impressed with that. That doesn't impress me. What impresses me is the trader that comes in, makes a couple hundred a day, 300, 500 a day, makes a living from day trading, been doing it for a year or two, is consistent, happy, has a nice car, pays a nice place, has a nice place to live, lives comfortable, and believes in what he's doing every day and is consistent. Hey, that's life. Isn't the whole point of doing what we do to enhance our lives? I strongly believe, this is just coming from me, you know, that if you have a different career or you have doing something on the side, because that's your backup plan, I don't think you will ever be successful in day trading. I really don't. The where you want to go. So, yeah, you might be making 200, 500, 600, but if you poured your heart into it, you'd be making three times that a day, you know? But at the same token, you have to understand too, you know, for me, what are the necessities? Health insurance, car insurance, pay my bills, pay my rent, right? Pay expenses, whatever, right? Take cable, internet, computer systems, take care of people, right? Well, that's all done by trading, gas bills, electricity bills. I don't have a mom and dad. I don't have a brother and sister. I don't have a rich friends. You know, I have friends. I'm sure they all are very rich, but I don't, you know, I'm not a trust fund baby, right? Everything I do, my wealth is created on my on my efforts, on my pushing myself every day, you know? And I strongly believe that if you give yourself 100% into trading one day, maybe that day isn't today, maybe in a year from now, maybe 6 months from here, as you show consistently part-time trading, then you move up the ladder, you know, and then all of a sudden you're doubling your money. Now, I think a lot of people don't convert to that in our day trading world is because they are afraid of that lost paycheck that's guaranteed in their job. And that's really what it comes down. It's a mental thing. All my life, I've been an entrepreneur. Since I was probably 22 years old, I've been working on my own. I can't work for people. I can't have somebody tell me what to do. You need to do this. You need to go here. What? You need to get up at this time. I want to do that myself. I don't even have an alarm clock anymore. I know a lot of you don't believe that, but I don't. My body wakes up at 3:30, 4 o'clock, like instant. I don't know how it does it. And it just instantly I'm up. And the first thing I do, I smile. I smile. You know why I smile? Because I'm alive. I think people take that for granted every day. What are we going to do next week, AJ? I don't know. I'm worried about tonight. Because you know what? There's a saying. Tomorrow is promised to no one. Remember that. So you want to live your life. So when I get up, the first thing I do is I look up and I say, thank you. Thank you, God. I'm breathing. I'm smiling. I say my prayers. Please help the sick, the dying, and the elderly. Thank you for allowing me to get up and breathe, smell, talk, and walk. I say it the moment I wake up my eyes because I'm thankful. And then I start to smile. I turn on the TV and I look at the market. Gapping up 4, gapping down 7, gapping up 8, gapping down 4, 200, gapping up 900, gapping down, limit down. I'm like, woo! I'm excited. So then I start to role play. Why are we up? Why are we down? And then I start putting my list together. I got my go-tos, and then I want about 5 or 6 others that are kind of custom around why the stocks are moving the way they're doing. And today I did that. You know, I went after AMC. It's a cheap stock. I have a lot of small cap people that like to short. AMC is a shortable stock. AMC is up, right? Because they're giving us a status on how they're going to survive till July. Okay, I want you to put that in perspective. You're not making any money. There's nobody coming to your theaters. You may not even get the amount of people to come in, and you're going to survive. This is just it's a breaking point for theaters. Maybe in 2 years we can talk about it. I see a consolidation in theaters out there. One big conglomerate pretty much owning them all that can handle the burden of the debt. But at the end of the day, AMC, that's great news. But I'm sorry, I'm going to short your stock. And my first mindset was the stock's going to go to $3. I didn't care if it was at 4, 5, 6, or 7, or 8. The stock was valued at $3, and that is its value I gave stock. You closed at 244, but your value today is $3. All right, so I come over here, I put up AMC, and I tell the world, short AMC to $3, bam, $3.05. You're done for the day. All right, that was just one trade. I didn't even think twice. Plan it. I'm gapping up on the idea of America's opening back up. That's great, but you got a long ways to go. We're gapping up I took short at 58.50. The stock's going to pull to 54 at the open. How do you know that? Because I'm AJ. Because I'm a true professional day trader. 58.50 short, pre-market, slam it down, 54.16, $54 a share. You're done for the day. 90 seconds of work. Now everyone on Twitter and all the analysts plan this great trade. A stock, I would be belonging it. Oh my gosh, it's going to go back to 60 because this is where it should be. Okay, again, you're emotional and I'm the pro. I'll take out the emotions and focus in on the fundamental. I don't need to look at chart or patterns or anything else. I will tell you what the stock's going to do because I'm a pro. So if you take 250 shares, you make $1,000 in 90 seconds. Myrna. Myrna gets a grant. That's wonderful. $400, $400 million. That's amazing. Stock is gapping up 8. I'll tell you what. You're not going to fill the full gap, but you're going to come down to 43 a share. I'll give you the value of 43. You closed at 40, so I'll give you an extra $3 for that 400 million, and that is the value of the stock in my mind, in my opinion. Because again, I'm the pro. So I come in, I set up the short, I take a position here at 48.18 in pre-market because it's coming down to 43, and within 90 seconds of the opening bell, it slammed to 43. Actually, that took about 20 minutes. Guild. The whole reason why the market moved up was Guild. My first main objective, short Guild to 80. Why? Again, it's great that the medicine is working for certain people. It's still not FDA approval. It's still not guaranteed to save you. Okay? Not everyone adheres to the drug, right? This is hope. And I keep stressing over and over and over, when you trade stocks in the real world, you cannot trade on hope. You don't buy on hope. So to me, Gil was a short at 86 to 81. I can go on and on and on and on how I looked at each gap up this morning, and I was pretty much right on target on everything. What this does, it gives you a plan, especially if you're new to trading. It gives you an idea, a plan. What can we trade today, AJ? Well, we can trade these stocks. What fits your income? Is a $2 stock fit your income? Is a $50 stock? How about a $30 stock? How about a $50, $60 stock? Does a $100 stock fit you? I have something for everyone. Your main thing when you come in here every day is to just keep learning the process. I've been running this room for almost 7.5 years. Okay? I don't change the way I do business. I just get better at it. All right? I get up early. I have a system. And as long as the system works, and I'm making money every day of my life, and I'm helping others, why am I going to change the system? It works. This is a well-oiled machine, this room. You know, when I step away, I ask the great Dark Side and Janny Moore to take the mic. In the morning when I'm not in, I ask the great Janny Moore to take the mic. Do you know what it takes for me to say, you can have the mic? You think I just give that easily? Because I have so much pride and love for this chat room and for every one of you that I have to have the utmost respect and confidence in people that take this mic. It's further than just being a mod, but I do. And they don't disappoint. Gianni, when he gets up in the morning, he does not disappoint. He's up 2 hours before the market even opens, guiding people, educating. Plus, they have a Discord room. The great Dark Side, he's a professor. I mean, he's a professor. And then I come back on, and I just find the trades. I just keep doing it. Okay, this, okay, I'm gonna get what? I'm gonna get this. All right, I'm done for the day. I don't stop trading. So, anyway, I wanted to record this for you, and I wanted you to get a feel for everything. Just remember, stay consistent. Stick to be. It's like Groundhog Day. Keep doing the same thing every day. Find a pattern that works for you. You know, and most important, one of the most important things to do is believe in yourself. You really need to, and I mean that sincerely. There's a lot of people that doubt that people can make money in day trading, and everyone in here that's making money should prove them otherwise. You can't be. You know, I hear people like, "Oh, well, only small percentage of people make money in a chat room." Really? I don't believe that. I believe in here, everyone has that same opportunity. You may not think alike. We may not think alike. You may be thinking different. I may think, Just like when somebody takes the mic, I'm not thinking like that. But at the end of the day, I got to learn. I'm learning, just like you. You're coming in like, I don't see that. I don't see how he sees that. But then it happens, and you're like, the first question you should be asking yourself is, how did you know that? Can you explain to me how you saw that? Because if I can do that and put clarity, guess what? You're going to be successful. So work your system. Have a system. Learn to fish. Learn to like nibble. Like learn to practice too. Paper trade a lot. Practice. When you hit your goal, practice the rest of the day. Don't give back your money. In a month or two, increase your goal. Do it for 2 or 3 more months, increase your goal again. You could start at 100 to 200, hit it. 3 to 4 months, consistently raise it to 400. You don't, you know, I could do 1,000. I could probably do 15 to 2,000 if I really wanted to. I'm looking at trades going off right now. I could have done 200 shares of Netflix and made 2 points. I could, it just popped 2 points. I could see the stock developing. I saw Shop as I'm talking run 8 points. I could have took that for 50 shares and made 3 points, $150. I could. It's endless for me. I look at the stock market as like an ATM, and that's how I want all of you to do it. And surround yourself with people that really believe in what you're doing. Don't listen to anybody negative. Oh, you're doing that. How can you make money? Don't stop. Every morning I get these notes from my son every single day. And on Fridays, once in a while, I like to show them to you. And sure as my love for my boy, he got up. The first thing he did at 4 o'clock in the morning when I started my day, what does he say to me at 4:30 in the morning? Another day to close out this week strong, Dad. Another opportunity to show people that you know how to trade this market. Another adventure that we have been given. Every day is unique in this market, but it's the very small few like us who are able to capitalize in any situation we are in. Let's execute exactly what we know how to do. I believe in you. I love you, Dad. Wake up to that and tell me you can't be successful. Every day I send my P&L to my son. Every single day. We motivate each other. And he is the true reason I am successful. It's my love for him and the idea to take care of him and love him forever. Even when he's a multimillionaire working for Goldman Sachs, he's still my boy, and I love him. I will close out today's webinar with that. I hope you learned a little something. You will attack it on Monday morning. God bless all of you. All right? Thank you. Bye-bye.